It's X.
It's Mymy.
And we're back with another video.
So today we are doing, I guess like, it's kind of a question and answer, but it's kind of like a relationship controversies type of, like all the questions have like relationship controversies topics. Okay. So we are in a Black YouTubers group chat. So we asked them what relationship controversies come up a lot that they wanted us to speak about, and also we posted on my Instagram and took questions that way. So we have there's honestly a lot of questions, but I'm just going to pick and choose which ones because there's a lot of questions here. Like we'll be here forever if we do all these questions. But I'm going to probably do around 9 or 10 debating on like how lengthy our answers are. Okay. And yeah, we'll see. If you have any other, ideas, or if you want us to do a part 2 of this relationship controversies, feel free to drop a, question down below in the comment section. Yeah. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, as we said. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. Turn on your post notifications. We post every
Wednesday and Saturday. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at _X.
And Mymy XXX.
Let's get to it, man.
We're not going to say too much. Make sure also that you check in the description box below to enter our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We just hit 800 subscribers, so we're creeping up on 1,000. Thank you so much for subscribing and everything like that. So we're going to get right into the questions.
Let's go.
All right, the first question is, what do you guys think about open relationships? Why you look at me like that?
Open relationships, it's like, it's tough, bro. It's not. I don't see the point of being in one. Like,
right. I feel like if you need an open relationship, why do you need a relationship?
Yeah, you shouldn't be in a relationship, period. Because if you want to be open, just be single.
Right, just be single.
Anybody you want to be with, So that's my input on that.
All right. The next question is, should you have your significant other's password to your phone?
You don't have to. I mean, we do.
We do.
Well, I barely go through her phone, right?
Yeah, I feel like I don't like, to me, like having your, like, because I have the password to your phone, I would never think that gives me the right to look through your phone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I guess it really depends on, I guess, like the type of person you are. But honestly, to me, like,
me personally, I got nothing to hide, so
right.
I really don't care if you go.
I get it, like it might be like a privacy, issue to you. No, you have the right to your privacy, which I get, but like simple things like, he's driving and I'm plugging in the navigation on his phone. Yeah. Like it's just little things.
Little things that you should know.
Yeah, like if you don't have anything to hide, I don't see why. Like, what's the big deal? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Or even when I'm driving, like, and somebody texts me, and like, even if it's like my manager or something like that, but yo, text her this for me.
Right. I feel like it's just little things.
Simple things for me that I can't do.
I mean, I know couples that don't think that's okay. Mm-hmm. I don't really know why.
But I don't know, man. I don't think it's I mean, it depends who you are. Like,
I guess it depends who you are. It depends, what you're involved in.
If you're doing sneaky stuff, then of course,
to me, like, even like, I mean, now we've been together for so long, but even like before, I feel like a month to 2 months in, like, not that you gave me the password to your phone, but I just knew it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, if you're going out your way to change your password, so that's
childish and that's mad extra.
It's sus. It's female, childish.
Like,
it's just if you're really, if you really don't have anything to hide, then why is it such a big deal?
Yeah.
But that's us.
Right.
There's people out there that have different opinions about that. But in our point of view, like, we have each other's passwords, we have each other's Instagrams, it's just regular.
It don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, she has her privacy. I don't go through her messages, her DMs, none of that. I mean, like, again, I'm well aware of like who she talks to all the time, but it's not like I have to know everything she's talking about. I don't really care to like.
Right, because again, if you trust somebody enough to have the password to your phone, you trust them enough to, you know, obviously not be involved with nothing. I feel like the 2 and 2 go together.
That's true.
So like if you have the password to his phone or her phone, do you really think that there's something in there that they don't want you to see? So I don't, yeah. But like I said, it's different from person to person. It's different from couple to couple. We're just talking out of our, you know, what we do and our perspective. Yeah. But that...
Talking about that, she's on my phone right now.
Yeah, this is honestly his phone.
Chilling, bro.
That is true. All right, next question. Is it okay to form new friendships with the opposite sex?
It depends. Honestly, I don't really see a problem. It depends who the person is.
It depends who the person is. It depends how you are. Like if you're shady. Like, you know, if I have a guy friend and, you know, I never introduce him to Xavier or I never like let him, you know, you know what I mean? If I'm trying to keep the two separate.
And that's sus, bro.
That's sus because like all my other friends know Xavier and Xavier knows all my other friends. So why am I just keeping those two separate?
That's like me talking to like a girl as a friend and not even letting her know I got a girlfriend.
Right. Not even letting her know. Even if Xavier did have a female friend, like she's a female, I'm a female. We're gonna have stuff in common. Like I don't expect to be her best friend too, but I expect to be cool with her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like if you're purposely, you know, oh no, that's my friend, that's my girlfriend, they're just that's a little sus. Definitely a little sus.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah, I feel. All right. Do you believe single people can give you a relationship advice?
Honestly, I think anybody can give you relationship advice. I shouldn't just judge somebody just because they're single.
Yeah, because just because they're single, they could have been in a relationship 5 years before then.
So I would not judge that based on them being single or not. It doesn't actually matter. Like I actually know people that are single that actually have good advice. You know what I'm saying? That actually motivate me to stay in the relationship that I'm in now. So I respect that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's also single people that have never been in a relationship before.
That's true.
You've never been in a relationship before, or you've never been involved with somebody seriously. Mm-hmm. Do not give me relationship advice. Because I feel like advice is speaking from experience. Mm-hmm. So what experience are you speaking from to give me advice?
Yeah.
If it's just life, you know, motivation, you know, make sure you stay on track. That's good advice. But if you've never been involved with somebody, you're not going to give me advice on how to be involved with somebody.
Exactly.
Right?
100%, I agree.
Do you think gender-based roles are necessary in a relationship?
Gender-based roles? What you mean by that?
You don't know what that is?
Like?
That's like women cooking or men taking out the garbage or, you know, stuff like that.
You're asking me if it plays a big role?
No, the question was, do you think gender-based roles are necessary?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, but like for why?
Certain circumstances, like, of course, you know, the woman. I mean, I feel like a woman should be able to clean, cook. Mm. I can help out as a man, but you know, I could take certain other responsibilities, such as, you know, the stuff that they can't handle. I mean, I'm not saying y'all can handle it, but like, you know what I'm saying? If I was doing something with my car or...
Yeah, like an oil change should definitely be a man's job. Changing a light bulb should definitely be a man's job. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if... I feel like they are necessary in a sense. Because if they aren't necessary, then I feel like you're just going to be arguing about who's doing what when they're doing it. Mm-hmm.
Or even something like, you know, around the house. Anything that's like, you know, that could be done around the house.
But I feel they're necessary, but they're also interchangeable.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm busy, Xavier can cook. It's not that he's not going to cook because that's not his role. You know what I mean? But, you know, it will be predominantly my responsibility to do laundry. It will be his predominant responsibility to keep out for the cars or, you know, wash the cars, something like that.
Something like that.
Keep the house, the handyman stuff is generally a man's job. Like, I'm not going to be outside power washing the house. That's just not.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so I would say they're necessary, but don't like think they're necessary and that's the only way it could be.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, like she said, it's interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? We could help each other out with certain things.
Right.
So I definitely go forward with that.
Yeah, necessary, but not like binding necessary. Mm-hmm. Is it okay for the woman to make more money? I feel like that also ties into gender roles.
I guess you could say that. Honestly, it doesn't even matter to me. It depends. I feel like it doesn't matter which gender. Like whoever works harder deserves to get whatever they get. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's also like it depends like your profession. Like
that's where.
Like I'm in law. Lawyers typically make a lot of money. That's just how the profession is.
You gotta really like look.
But you know, if I was a journalist or a teacher, mm-hmm. it's like you're not gonna say I'm a teacher, he's a this, mm-hmm. so I can't be with him. Yeah. Like it's just your salary. I can see if you guys are both the same thing and you know one is making more, then it could be more of like a controversial type of thing. But some occupations are bound to a certain salary.
That's true.
So can you really help it? Like if your love was teaching and my love was law, obviously I'm going to make more money than you. Yeah. That's not going to make me not be with you.
Of course. That's how it should be. Another thing you got to like really take into account is that like she said, it's based on your profession. Because there's women out there that's businesswomen and they're making a lot more money than men that are, you know, working every day, you know. So it's like, it doesn't even matter which gender you are.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if you're in a relationship, it's your money anyways.
Yeah, man.
So why does it matter, you know, whose half is putting in more?
That's true.
You know, like, I don't see them.
And even if without a job, like, like I said, it all depends on what you do. It doesn't matter what gender you are. Like, for instance, let's really, like, this is kind of going a little bit off topic. There's women out there that don't even do anything. They're doing OnlyFans, but think about the man that's out there that's going to work every day. That woman could be easily making $100K off of showing her, you know, showing her body parts.
She could easily be making more money.
And there's a man out there that's working a nice job, and you making more money than that man. I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to say y'all together or nothing. I'm just saying, like, women. I'm just saying gender.
It depends what you're doing.
Depends what you're doing. So, like, I don't think the man in a relationship or the woman in a relationship should really like get upset with their significant other if they're making more money or not, because it, like I said, like she said, it depends on what y'all doing at the end of the day. So,
all right, I think we have like 2 more questions.
Go ahead.
Oh no, 3. Can you have a friendship with your ex?
Nah, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't do that, bro. It's not right.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, if you've been together with somebody, you can't just say, all right, we're going to stop and we're going to be friends. Mm-hmm. It doesn't
work like that. What's the point of that? It doesn't work like that. You can't just... No.
I can see if you were friends before and then if you came into a relationship.
My thing is, if you're going to talk again and you're going to be together again, yes, of course, why not? You know what I'm saying? I don't see a problem with that.
Like, obviously, you know, that's your ex for a while. You're always going to have feelings for them.
Yeah.
So you just saying we're friends is not cutting it.
Mm-hmm. Not at all.
Not cutting it.
Especially
but, if you're in a relationship. I do know people that are with people that are friends with their exes. It just couldn't be me.
And especially if you're in a relationship with somebody else already, it's not fair to the other person.
Yeah, because I feel like you're always like, you know, going back and forth with yourself. And I wouldn't want to put the person I'm with like through that.
Exactly.
Because it's a mind game. That's really what it is. It's a mind game. Because, like, what do you mean you're friends with your ex? Like, what?
Because at that point, it's like you're picking and choosing who you want to really be with if you really think deep into it.
Right.
So
it's just a mind game. For,
if something doesn't work out with you and the person you're with right now, and then, you know, you could just easily go back to that other person. Like, you're just playing with that person. Wasting your time,
I feel like it's just not... It's not necessary.
Why put them in that position, you know?
Because, you know, it's good if you're single and you're friends with your ex.
Yeah, no wrong with
sure. But if you're, like, getting into a, you know, a serious relationship...
Nah, not it, bro.
Your ex should understand. You know what I mean? That, you know, you don't want to be friends anymore because, you know, you're getting into another relationship. Nobody wants to deal with that love triangle. No. Not necessary. All right, second to last question. Can your boyfriend or girlfriend go on guys/girls trips?
This is something we talk about all the time.
We talk about this all the time.
I do not see the problem with it as long as y'all both trust each other.
I agree, but I think it's more to the picture.
Listen, man, I don't see the problem with me going on a trip, with a couple of guy friends.
No, I don't see a problem with it either.
Her view is like, all right, she's not worried about me. She's just worried about the people around me, what they're doing. She believes in this thing called peer pressure. So
not even peer pressure. Not even peer pressure. Because, you're a grown-ass man. You're going to do what you want.
Of course, that's a fact.
That's
a fact.
But, I feel like girls is a little bit, I'm not going to say easier, but I feel like girls are more, I don't know how to word it, but if I'm the only one, that's in a relationship going on a trip with my girlfriends, I feel like girls will take more into consideration about what they do on that trip because one of their close friends is in a relationship. I don't think guys think like that. I think guys think, we're going to get lit, we're going to have a good time, we're here, we're lit, that's it. So I don't think, and this is true because I feel like not even in this circumstance, girls see the bigger picture.
In a way, you got a point, but it's like, but then again, it goes back to what you just said. Like,
because my thing is like,
man, I'm gonna.
True, but what I'm saying is like, if you're in like an Airbnb or something like that, at the end of the day, you have no control over what your friends do or what your friends get you. I'm not gonna say involved with, but surrounded in.
Okay. All right.
Girls, I feel like, if we're planning something and somebody has, an idea from left field, girls would be like, no, but so-and-so, isn't going like that if my Asia's in there. You know what I mean?
I do get what you mean, but I would not really like, some girls are not like that though. So
some girls are not like that.
I disagree with you.
But
I agree to disagree.
If your the friends of your significant other are like that or are not like that, then your opinion goes back and forth. Because if my friends are out here wilding and I'm going to go to Miami with them, you're going to be like, But if my friends are like, not like that, and I tell you I'm going with them, you're going to have a little bit more ease about it.
Point, because I trust their friends. I know my friends.
Right. Like, there's no, like, my friends respect you. My friends would never put me in a situation that, would get me in trouble with you. So I guess it depends the friends and the friends, not even intentions, but the friends respect or, look on the relationship you're in.
I mean, I get your point, but I think it's the same thing for me though.
What do you mean?
I don't think my friends would put me in that. I mean, certain ones, yes, maybe. But
right.
I feel like for the most part, it's like guys, so it's not like they're not really doing all that extra. It's just us chilling. That's just how it is,
No, I'm not even talking about, your friends specifically. I just think
guys,
it depends.
In general, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. It depends. Because some people have best friends that, they know, Xavier's involved in this. So we can go, but, we got to filter what we do. We can't just be out here wilding. But then there's some friends that are like, yeah, excellent relationship, but, like, we out here to have a good time. So it depends. It goes back and forth. It depends on who you're going with, their respects on not only you, but your significant other. And I feel like it depends what they're involved in themselves. Like, if one of your significant other's friends claims they got a boyfriend, but be talking to X, Y, and Z, then are you really going to let me go out with her? You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if, they, not only have a boyfriend, but, maybe they don't even have a boyfriend, but if they do, it's kind of like our situation. Like, all right, I'm in a relationship, that's it. or, you know, even if they're single, but they're not really out here wowing like that anyways, then you're going to have more comfortability of me going.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it depends on those three factors. Like the friends or the, you know, the people that they're going with, their outlook on your relationship, and not only like respect, like, because my thing is, if they have respect for you, they know that you're involved with so-and-so, so they're not going to do nothing extra. Okay. But if they don't care and they're there for self, they're going to be like, I'm not going to, you know, restrict my actions out here because you're in a situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it depends their respect and their bigger picture. You know what I mean?
That's a point.
All right, last question. How do you feel about relationship goals in Generation Z? You probably don't know what Generation Z is, so I'm just, I knew. So Generation Z is basically anybody that has been born from 1995 to, I think, 2001, 2002, or 2005. I think it goes by 10.
Oh, gotcha.
So basically our generation and their relationship goals. Okay, this is a juicy question because I honestly think I have like 2 big points. People in this generation want the best of both worlds. They want somebody that's down for them and somebody that, you know, is a ride or die, but they still want to do whatever they want. And then there's also the other aspect of people that think they need to have everything figured out before they get into a relationship. I feel like our generation, the number one line is, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm just focusing on myself. Which I get, because you need to focus on yourself. Like, you can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. Okay. So if it's in the emotional aspect, I get it. But if you're like, you know, I'm in college, I don't even have a career set up yet, like, I just need to focus on myself before I get in a relationship.
And what's the point of that, bro? That doesn't make sense at all.
Like,
but she got a point, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do see that. I do agree with this generation. It's kind of like that.
And my thing is, like, there's never gonna be a message that says, I am now ready for a relationship. It's not gonna happen. You're never gonna be ready for a relationship. The only way you figure out if you're ready is if you get into one.
And once you get into one, you gotta work things out from there on.
Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like this generation is so easy to just
cut somebody off over something. I feel like the only way you should really cut somebody off is if, of course, they cheat.
Right.
It's okay, which is, you know, understandable, but you know, if you have a disagreement over something and you don't work it out,
this generation is just so like, all right, on to the next. Like, you're not gonna grow that way.
Not at all, bro.
You're not gonna grow if you don't know how to compromise. Or
that's all it is. Just
not even a compromise. You could agree to disagree.
Bro, we, like, believe it or not, bro, like, we go back.
We don't have the same views on everything.
Even after this video, we probably might even talk about something that we don't even agree on. Like, we always go back and forth. It's not.
You're two different people. You're not gonna agree on everything from A to Z. Yeah, there is gonna be something that you disagree on. So, like, if you honestly want to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't have any different views or opinions than you, then you're boring.
Truthfully. And this is why I feel like, I want to say we argue, but I mean, sometimes it could.
We get into like little debates.
Easily turn into arguments because sometimes, like, well, a lot of the times when I feel like I'm right, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna.
Yes, like I'm a Taurus, he's an Aquarius, so we're very like stubborn. We're both very like, you need to see it my way, and that's that.
That's how I see it. Like, I don't know, but this generation is just weird, bro. I don't know.
I feel like this generation needs to accept that you're not going to be 100% stable before you find somebody. Like, and my thing is, this is another thing. This generation is just like, we be looking at like, what are y'all doing?
Like, at the point, like, look, I feel like the thing about the generation, I feel like people just want to compete. It's not even just with relationships, but it could be with
everybody's trying to be better than somebody.
It's like, bro,
everybody's trying to be just like somebody. Everybody's trying to be better, or make more money or have better designer than somebody. Like, be yourself. If what you're doing is good enough for yourself, then why do you care what everybody else is doing?
Hey man, focus on yourself. Don't watch face, man.
Like, and even like, I feel like when people feel like they're ready for a relationship, they go out looking for one.
That's a fact. I know bad people that's doing that right now.
Like, oh, I'm looking for a husband. Like,
yo, bro,
you're not gonna
girl right now.
Right, you're not gonna find anything if you're specifically looking for it. And what video were we watching the other day?
We was watching Gold Juice.
Yes, we were watching Gold Juice.
Shout out to Gold Juice. Free shout out, man. But
Will said, if you go out to find something, you're gonna find bullshit. Bullshit is always
word for word. You gonna find fuck shit, bro.
Fuck shit is always available.
So
you're always gonna find it. So if you go out looking for something, that's all you're gonna get.
Facts.
Like, I met Xavier when I was 18 years old.
It ain't happened overnight. I'll tell you that right now. This took time.
I met Xavier when I was 18 years old, and at that point, I wasn't even looking for a relationship. Yeah. I was a freshman in college. It was October. Like, my college life just, I was living at college. I was living the life. So, my friend told me about him. I was like, all right, like, I'll go out with him. Like, I'll go out to dinner or whatever. But I literally had no intentions of being in a relationship at all.
Now what?
So I wasn't looking for anything.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. At a point, bro, this sounds crazy. This might sound crazy to y'all, but at that, like, so I met you, October, right? I think it was that August. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to settle down, but I wasn't like really feeling to look to settle down. But I just knew that.
Right, because you could settle down and just not be out here wowing.
I'm like, nah, bro. I'm just tired of like talking to different people all the time.
Right, like you saying, oh, I'm gonna settle down does not necessarily mean I need to find a girlfriend. Settling down is just chilling out. Like, I'm not gonna be out here talking to everybody, talking to this, that, the third. I'm just gonna chill out.
Word. I'm just tired of going out. I just got tired of going out of my way to, like, what I'm saying, go hang out with somebody. I just wanted something that, what I'm saying, that was just mine, that I could just say, yo, I could do whatever I want, what I'm saying. But now, boom. Yeah, 2 months later, I found my agent, bro.
Right.
And then it just worked out for us, so.
If you go out looking for something, you're not going to find nothing. Yeah. But that just ties into, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I need to work on myself. Because you might have ran into somebody during that time, but you dubbed it because you were working on yourself. And now that you're done working on yourself, you're looking for something, and now you're mad that all you find is bullshit.
That's true.
So you just have to be open. This generation has to be open. You don't have to have 6 figures in your bank account with a 10-year job and a 401k half set in order to be in a relationship.
You don't.
But don't be broke and not having no 2 dimes to rub together thinking about you're going to be marrying somebody.
Yeah.
So you need to find a happy medium.
The thing that we don't pay attention to right now is building. People want to build. Like, you gotta build with this
like a point of relationship is to build with somebody, but what do you have to build if you want to be stable by the time you find somebody? Then what are you really building? Like, you could get a house together, but you're not building your life together because you were so focused on getting your life together in the first place.
That's one thing we all gotta focus on. Like, even if you're single, bro, just worry about building, bro. You got just do something. Like, don't be sitting around thinking that, what I'm saying, you're gonna just find something. Nah, it don't work like that, bro.
Keep running, this is getting a little long, so if you want to see a part 2 to this, comment down below if you have any other questions. We could talk about this generation all damn day, because honestly, this generation is...
Me just thinking about it just gets me so mad, because I have no words, bro. Like, I'm speechless, because it's just like, nobody's really thinking, bro.
Yeah, but... we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video. Again, if you want a part 2, feel free to say part 2. Any other relationship controversy questions you have, please drop down below. And we hope you enjoyed this video.